everyone, Gail from Woolswap. Hope you're doing well. Greetings from a wet and soggy Brisbane today. We've had quite a bit of rain over the last week, so fingers crossed it stops very soon so we don't get any more flooding like we did in the end of February. But anyway, where I live, I'm in an apartment block and I'm up one level, so all safe and dry where I am. So I hope you're all doing well. Hope you've had a good week. I've had a really good week because I'm going to show you today my very own Woolswap parcel that I received. So when I do Woolswap, if I ever get an uneven number, I always join up. So, which is super exciting because I love putting together a parcel and then also receiving goodies as well. And so just so you know too, Woolswap registrations for May are currently open, and you better get in real quick, because if you've been wanting to join up, please do now, because registrations will close tomorrow, the 15th of May. So there's a link in the description below where to go. And yeah, hope to see you on board as a Woolswapper. If you're a returning Woolswapper, that'll be fantastic. If you're brand new, even better for you to try it out, and you're gonna meet some lovely yarny people on your journey. Okay, so without further ado, first I just wanted to tell you about my sweater, or jumper as we say here. I'm wearing the Sunset Highway sweater by Caitlin Hunter, and yes, I made this. This is I can tell you, probably not quite sure how long it took me, probably a year or so, because I've got too many other projects that I keep starting, but I'm very happy with it, and finally it's a cooler day that I can actually wear it. So the yarn I used, the grey and the orange, is from, off memory, from a lovely little tiniest yarn store I've ever been to so far, called Ginger Twist Studio over in Edinburgh in Scotland. So if anyone's been to the Edinburgh Yarn Festival, which I haven't yet, but it's on my bucket list of things to do, you've probably been there. It's a cute little tiny shop. And yeah, so the grey and the orange are from that store, and the lovely greeny kind of with flecks of blue and brown is from Fibre Lily, who is one of my favourite Australian dyes. The creamy white colour, no idea, just some sort of one that I found in my stash with no label, so yeah, no idea. But yeah, I quite like this. I do like the style, even though you always see me mainly wearing v-neck, but yeah, it's a lovely knit. Once you get the hang of doing the colour work, this was my first colour work sweater, so there was a few ripping out and redoing once I got the neck part right, but then yeah, you just follow the pattern, and then yeah, I like it. Okay, so without further ado, I'm just going to show you what I got. So the last round, like I said, if I get an uneven amount, I swap. It doesn't happen all the time, but I do get excited when I do get an uneven number. So I swapped with the lovely Lisa from New Zealand, and we communicated very well from the get-go, and we organised that we wanted to send each other 5 skeins of yarn, and we did discuss if we wanted 5 of the same or 5 different ones, and so we both said 5 different ones, because my last previous swaps I've actually got all the same, so I can knit a jumper or a top or something, so that's kind of cool. But I thought, I'll just random, I'm happy with whatever. And she's outdone herself, because she sent me some wonderful skeins, and they're all from, besides one, they're all from indie dyers I've never heard of before. So that's always good, because we can't have enough indie dyers, right? So, okay, so without further ado, I've already unpacked it, because I can't help myself. The day it comes, I have to open it. So you'll very rarely see any physical unboxing videos from me. So okay, so I'll just show you. So the first thing she got me was some tea, and this looks like some beautiful New Zealand tea. I have tried this brand before, but I haven't. This is Rooibos. Oh, I hope I pronounced that right. And Black Doris Plum, vanilla and New Zealand. Oh, Kumarahu. Ooh. Not sure on the pronunciation there. It's a Maori name. So that's cool. So a little bag of tea. Like I said, I've tried this brand before, but not that flavour. So that'll be great. And I'll be able to add it to my tea diary as well. Okay, so that's that. And there was a disclaimer. There was a big bag of potato chips, which are New Zealand flavour. So that was cool. And also some Whittaker's chocolate. And they have been stashed away. So yes. Okay, so I got this little cute little, oh my goodness. Now my parcel is very Kiwi themed, New Zealand themed, and it's brilliant because I was born in New Zealand and lived there most of my, well, for 25 years of my life I lived there, and it has made me a little bit homesick, so it's quite cool. So this is a cute little purse, and this is little Fluffy. That's its tummy. That's a Kiwi. And I'm sure everyone knows around the world that the Kiwi is the New Zealand's most famous symbol, national symbol. So it's a cute little purse, so that's kind of cool. Don't know what I'll do with that, but I do love little cute things like that. It will definitely get used. Okay, the other little extra, oh, I got this soap from Gun Valley, Manuka honey and oat. Now New Zealand is very famous for Manuka honey as well, so check that out. That seems like that's going to be beautiful. Some soap. And girl doesn't have enough notebooks, so this is a cute New Zealand themed notebook. It's just plain on the inside, but that's okay. But yeah, check that out. Some of the things New Zealand's famous for. Love it. Okay. Oh, and then I got this big, beautiful bag, which has another famous bird, New Zealand bird on it, the tui. Look at that. So that's pretty special. It's a decent sized bag. So that's cool. Now let's get on to the yarn. Okay, random. All right. Got this beautiful one here. This is from Vintage Pearl in Dunedin, New Zealand, which is in the South Island, which is where I was actually originally come from. So hand dyed yarn, Vintage Pearls. I do not have any of the yarn in my stash, so this is super. Oh, and it's actually called Superstar. It's 70% New Zealand Polworth, 20% Tusha silk, 10% black New Zealand merino. Wow. That's pretty cool. I don't have any yarn with that in it. Limited colour Mirach, M-I-R-A-C-H. And it says to, because it doesn't actually say what ply it is, but I'm assuming it's like a sock yarn, because I only ever asked for fingering weight or sock yarn. It says to use 2mm or 3.25mm. It has 380 meters per the 100 grams. Gentle hand wash. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a lovely color. I do have a few sock patterns on that I want some bright colors to go into, so this looks like it's going to be perfect for that. So yeah, so that's that one. Okay, next. This is a lovely, because I've been getting into, now my swapper Lisa said she's really into self-striping stuff, so I hope she likes what I've sent her. She hasn't got it yet. It is on its way, and I think when we last looked it had landed in New Zealand, so that's a good thing. So this is actually from an American dyer called Knitterly Things, and this looks amazing. Vespa sock yarn, Rainbow of the Month. An exclusive rainbow self-striping colorway from May 2018. 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. and it's called, so it's self-striping, so I can't wait to knit that up. I've been getting into the self-striping socks. Double Happiness is the colorway. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool. So Knitly things. Again, I have heard of this dye, but I don't have any of their skeins, so now I do. So that's cool. All right, next, look at this. I get so excited. I always put on my things anything bright. The brighter the better, and this is bright. I cannot tell you how bright it is if you can't see. So this is from Inky Fingers yarn, and it's called, the colorway Sunflower Defiant, and it's Inky Fingers sock yarn, 100 grams 4-ply, 80, 20, so 80% New Zealand merino and 20% nylon. How amazing is that? Now, I have never heard of this dye before. I will put links to these dyes down in the description below too, so you guys can go and discover them like I'm going to do. So it's amazing. Amazing. Okay. And I've been seeing a lot of this type of yarn on the internet lately, and I don't have any in my stash, so I'm super excited to actually have a skein of this type of yarn. And look at this. I think they call it the zebra. Yeah, zebra. So this is Marmalade. This is from a company called Marmalade Yarn & Co. Such a cool name. Look at that. It's got all the colours I love. So it'll be interesting to see how this knits up. 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. Color is Candy Crush. Excellent. I love it. Comment below if you do have knitted with this zebra sock yarn before. Let me know what you think. I think this will just have to be a pair of socks, but interested to see. So yeah, hand dyed and made in New Zealand. So I love it. It's the beauty about if you swap. So you can swap within your own country, or if you swap worldwide. I always find it's great because you get to discover indie dyers from outside your own country, and also ones that you're probably not likely to ever be able to purchase yourself, or they're new ones that you can discover and then go mad and if you want to buy off them. But yeah, I like that. And also if you do, it works the other way too. If you do want to swap within your own country, I do have a lot of people that like to just try and buy, receive from indie dyers that are local to them. So for myself, I'm in Queensland, so I try to purchase from Queensland indie dyers. And then if I'm swapping with someone in Australia, and yeah, that way again they can find some new dyes that they may not have heard of. So super excited. I'm really keen to see how this knits up. This may have to be a new cast on. Woo woo. Okay, and the lucky last. Now, I have heard of this dye before, Rainy Day Yarn. She is from Woodville in New Zealand, and a Rainy Day Yarn. And this is Special Tea sock yarn. It's 85% high twist merino, and I do like the high twist. Just gives it a really good definition. And its colorway is Dockside Mooring. It's kind of cool. And what is it? 85% high twist merino, 15% nylon. And then there is, this is 100 grams. And then you get this little one attached to it, which is 25 grams, which is quite generous. And I think that's going to be good to do the toes and cuffs. Or put a little stripe in every now and again, because that will go with that. So yeah, fantastic. Yay, so as you can see, very, very spoiled. Very spoiled indeed. So thank you if you're watching, Lisa. Thank you so much. you nailed it. Outdid yourself. It's amazing. I love everything you've picked out for me. So I hope when you receive your parcel that you like what I picked out for you, because it was pretty fun doing it. Okay, so a big thank you to new subscribers this week and all the people who made comments. It's much appreciated. Okay, so that's it for this week. I just wanted to pop on and show you my parcel, and just to remind you, please, if you want to get on with Woolswap, yeah, only have a day to do it. So sign up as soon as you get off from watching this video, and I'll see you on board as a Woolswapper. And I will be back in a wee while with some more Woolswap news, and oh, very exciting, a finished item, which I will show you next week, and possibly a giveaway. So stay tuned, there will be a giveaway. If it's not the next time I'm on, it'll be the time after, but there will be another giveaway here on YouTube only, so exclusive to just YouTubers so who follow me. So thank you so much, and I hope you'll stay safe and well and dry. If it happens to be raining, it seems to be raining everywhere, and I will catch you next time. Okay, bye bye.